Hey guys, it's time for another Chrysler update, and we got a lot to show you in this one. First off, the driver door finally closes right for the first time since I found it. We just put some braces in. I have the fender off now just because we were putting those braces in, sitting right over there. Just got the bumper sitting on there right now. And I have been using a lot of spray foam to fill in all of the gaps. Still got a lot more of that to do. But we have most of the floor done. I have to do a little bit more supporting back there. I got a back panel in, got to finish that. Got the full-length center console all cut down to fit the floor since it sits a lot lower on the frame now. You can see we got some more spray foam in here the whole way. Got to put more back in there. All the wiring shoved up under the dashboard. Not too neat right now, but I'll get it tucked away better later. We also finally have a footwell on the driver's side. Got the foam cut away so the pedals don't hit anything. Got this floor mat down in here just for now. This door always worked good. Pulled a dent out here. Can't even tell there was a dent there now. This door I have just a little piece of metal on here to hold it in place. I still gotta do the sides. Pulled the dent out on the door too a little bit. And over. Up. I'll start here. We got the speaker holes covered, except for that one I still have to do that. Got that filled in there because the gas tank has been relocated to above the axle, so I have to have the passenger compartment all sealed off from that. Got the trunk lid bolted back onto the hinges. It was broken off. We had a hole here in the body, and when I spray foam, the hole had all kinds of spray foam coming out, so I just did a little body work early. Put some Bondo over it, didn't bother sanding it. Threw some black paint on, and it's good as new. Not only do I have a floor in the car now, but we have a floor in the trunk, and I have a piece of metal to cover up the gas tank there, and I'll have it all sealed off except for a hole for the filler. And so the trunk will also be sealed off from the gas tank, and it will vent through the bottom of the car. I have to make straps. I have a bracket mount there. It just has to be strapped down. As you can see, I have it spray foamed all around the edges and all around the sides. Need a little bit more spray foam in that hole there. I'll give you a view under the car. You can see the floors on the frame. I had angle iron holding the Chevy frame to the Chrysler frame, and now that's all plated in and filled. We have the rocker welded in. There's a lot of gap there, so it was hard. I'm going to, along with the weld, have a plate over the gaps here and back there, and screw the plate in to reinforce that. This bracket here was temporary. until we got the supports in on the other side of the hinges over there. I'll be taking that out, and then I have metal to fill in along the rocker and finish the floor. And I'll fill in that gap there and the top gap there. Seal it off with spray foam because I made the rest of the car out of spray foam, so why not? The door, it doesn't shut quite perfectly because it rubs along the roof line here. I am going to be getting a new roof for this and glass, so I will be replacing the roof, and most likely I'll be getting a 4-door roof because I know of a guy that has one, so that roof is available. He bought it as a donor car for a front clip for a car that he's restoring, and I'll probably get the roof off of that. It's not as nice looking as the 2-door roof, but I mean, it really doesn't matter on this car. Needs a roof, and we have one available, so we're going to use it. And of course I'll get all this filled in. Cut the bolts off on this side. Didn't get around to that side. Still got these ugly patches on the door. Get the bumper bolted onto the frame there. And so a lot's been done since the last time you guys saw the car. It's got a lot more floor in. The trunk has a floor. This door actually lines up as close as we're gonna get it now. And I got a roof on the way, so we're really moving along. As soon as I finish the floor and get the roof, then I'll be on to the more fun stuff like making sure the interior's all sealed off, getting the other seat bolted down, making some sort of seat for the back, putting carpeting in, cleaning it up, and on the outside doing some body work. Just have to get the roof on and get this bumper bolted down right, and of course put the other fender on and figure out a hood. I don't know if you guys remember, but this is the hood that we have to work with the car. Be cool if I could figure out something to do with this hood, but so far gone, I doubt it. I don't want to get a replacement hood because with this new firewall, the wipers stick out into where the hood would be, and I don't really feel like cutting apart a nice donor hood for the wipers. And I have the Chrysler trim for this, and on the other side I'll have to reinstall the adjustable mirror. Does still work. We'll be using the S10 VIN. It'll be registered as an S10 with a modified body. Yeah, when the barn crushed it, it pushed the A-pillar over this way, the whole roof over to the driver's side, so it hits a bit. That'll all be fixed when we get the new roof. And then it's really just, well, I guess, considering what all needed done to this, it'll be the easy stuff after that. I'll have to fix that a little bit. Sticks out a little too far. Maybe just beat the edge over. The whole car kind of twisted since since it didn't have much of a floor, well, a floor at all, and the driver's side rocker wasn't too good, and then the roof isn't even connected in the back, so it's twisted quite a bit, but it's on here pretty straight. I just can't believe how good this door shuts after everything it's been through. Shuts perfectly. And the back half also moved a bit too, because this side is sitting down on the body. And this side has a pretty nice gap, and that is the best I can get it to line up. So that's the best it's gonna be. I had to cut the piece in half to fit it in. It's joined up, it's strong. Had a couple people standing in it to make sure. Again, there's the gas tank. And you can see the floor is pretty good. Just gotta fill in along the rocker. So there's an update for you guys. I know a couple of you were really wanting to see how it was coming along. And really, most of this has just been done in the past maybe 2 or 3 weeks here. So, wasn't doing much on it for a while, and now there's lots of improvements on it. So I'll fill this in and give you guys another update maybe when we get the roof. Stay tuned for more, because there's a lot more to come. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll keep you guys updated till it's done.